Hi. Isn't that cool? Welcome to Kashigojima Port. I've just got the train from Iseshi station to this area. Taken about 50 minutes on the express train, so quite easy. And I'm actually going to be taking a pirate ship cruise around Ago Bay, which is famous for pearls and tiny little islands. So let's check it out. This boat is called the Esperanza, by the way, and inside of the boat there's a cafeteria, there's 3 decks. Well, this is a top deck, obviously. The upper deck, I don't know what you call it, but there's a cafeteria. You can get yourself some drinks, some snacks. Actually, there's even a themed snack that I might try. I'm not very sure. There's also an area where you can pay extra to have like a more lavish sort of like experience on board the ship, and it's a 15-minute to 1-hour cruise, stopping every now and then to give you some opportunities to take pictures or vista points or viewpoints. So is it a good idea? I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. For the video, I've got this, I guess it's like a cookie with a pearl inside, because after all, this area is known for its pearls and its pearl cultivation. Let's check it out. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, it looks good. Oishiso. Oh, can you hear it? So, ta-da! Isn't that cool? It smells like a butter cookie. It probably is a butter cookie. Mm. Mm. But the question everyone is asking probably is, what is this? Kore wa nan desu ka? Let's see. Itadakimasu. Oh, it's butter icing, like a bowl of butter icing. I thought it was going to be hard. It was actually really soft. So that was a surprise anyway. Interestingly, I tried to move my chair, but it's stuck to the floor, so you cannot move it. So obviously I'm on a boat, but it obviously shows how little, how inexperienced I am when it comes to going on boats. Some of the snacks that you can get here look scary. If you are interested in coming here, there's a few things that you need to know. The station is incredibly close, like a 1 or 2 minute walk. Very easy to find the port. However, when you initially arrive, you might think that there's only one ticket office, but there's actually various different ticket offices selling different cruises or sightseeing tours. So just be aware. I went to the very, very first one, which is the España cruise, which is the pirate ship cruise. But maybe I would have explored a little bit more the area, and I would have looked at the timetables of each one, because I'm having to wait about 45 minutes for the España cruise. Perhaps some of the other ones will be leaving earlier, but I think that the España cruise, by what I've seen, is probably going to be the most interesting and coolest out of the lot. The other ones just look like normal boats or normal ferries, if that makes any sense. Ah, ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。Change to the JR line, and I'm now in Futaminoura Eki station, and I'm actually heading to Futamio Katama Shrine, which is quite famous, and about a 15-minute walk. There was a crazy storm like 5 minutes ago, so I've I've been very lucky. The skies have opened up for me. So let's see, we're here. Oh, there's some kind of a torii gate that I can follow. Oh, and there seems to be like lots of different places, perhaps with food. And there we go, this is where we're going. The weathered rocks, that's where I'm aiming for. And yeah, this sort of area looks quite nice. And there's a beach, Futaminoura swimming beach, which I'm not going to today. When you're hungry, just get yourself food. Don't waste time thinking that you're going to find somewhere better. I'm here in Marraige, which is in the approach to the rocks, like the road. And the number one tip is if you find somebody that speaks English or you can communicate with either way, ask them what they recommend that you do. So I've had this lovely lady that works here explain to me like what the best route is. I've asked her some questions like where there's a coffee shop, what she recommends, etc. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be literally following what a local has suggested rather than what Google has suggested. So please do that. And on the topic of food, looks pretty good. Matsuyama beef cutlet sandwich. This is why I love coming to places where there's no one. Might not be super special, but it is super special, right? I made it to the famous Marraige rocks. I've seen them so many times in so many pictures, so many vlogs, so many things that are Japan related that I just needed to see it. Why do people come here? People come here to pray for marriage and for safe childbirth. And actually there's a line of frogs, which is supposed to be also like good fortune. So if you're gonna get married or gonna have children, then maybe this is a shrine for you. I am so happy that I asked that lady where to find a coffee store, and she said to carry on walking past the shrine, because I think I would have probably reached the shrine, turned back and never found this place, which is literally around the corner. So when you ask local people, they know. I don't know if you can see the dripping sweat, but I've just walked about 15 minutes from the Marraige shrine to this very quiet, feels like I've gone into a quiet enchanted forest sort of shrine. Seriously, quite magical. There's no one here, only butterflies, insects, and this shrine. It's also so much cooler here compared to walking on the road. Although I've been walking in the shade most of the time. There are some crows also, it's freaking me out. But yeah, wow. I'm gonna head back to Iseshi, I think, and go from there, yeah. I ran to the station and the Limited Express was cancelled. Welcome to the Inaka. And now I have to wait. like half an hour, but I've been waiting for half an hour, but it's about to come now, finally. So maybe this has changed my plans a little bit, we'll see. And I am back in Ise's Grand Shrine, but I did that yesterday, so rewind to yesterday where you can see all about it. So I have come to Ise Shrine. It's a very popular, very important pilgrimage here in Japan, Shinto pilgrimage, one of Japan's grand shrines. And if you have the chance to actually visit and come to a grand shrine, then I 100% recommend. It's the kind of place that I like because it's got a really good infrastructure, bus service, cafes, restaurants, a few scattered ryokans, traditional in that style of thing. And I'm here with Mariko, my friend, who has a really good insight. And here in front of me, there's actually a incredible torii gate. So from the station all the way to the outer shrine, it's basically lined up with traditional stores. And the first thing we get to is this torii gate. And in the torii gate, we find what is there?
Okay, but I recommend you to visit the museum before visiting. Okay, and after museum, you will see the first and torii gate. And torii gate, you will see the two branch of trees of the sakaki tree. And the sakaki tree is replaced 3 times a month. So now it's summer, it's dry, but it doesn't
Yes.
mean that they do not take care of it. You can change only 3 times a month.
Just one little thing. The inner shrine, the outer shrine, there's a bus service that runs every 15 minutes. And I recommend you get it because it's a little bit of a walk. So you can use your IC card to tap in when you get into the bus, and then you can basically tap out using your IC card. Super easy peasy, every 15 minutes. And the bus stop is literally directly opposite the inner shrine. You can find it on Google Maps, it's so easy. And you know what? One of the best things of coming to places like this, apart from it being pretty impressive and beautiful, is that I have seen no foreigners. Literally, I think I saw 1 or 2 foreigners earlier on, but that's it. And we've been here for a little bit of a while, and I've seen no foreigners. So that whole thing about crowds, Kyoto, Tokyo, Osaka, you know, I mean, this is sort of, I wouldn't say crowded. There are people here, obviously, it's such an important place. But if you were in any temple or shrine in Kyoto, it would be droves, loads of people. But here, it's, check it out, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, full disclosure, I am not an expert in anything Shinto or Buddhist or anything like that, but my understanding is that traditionally, like in ancient times, a long time ago, you'd have to actually cleanse or wash your whole body before going to the shrine. But now you just wash your hands, and you do a little, like a small ritual where you wash both hands, you wash your mouth, and then you wash the ladle, you cleanse it before you go in. But here behind me is a river where I'm guessing, only guessing, that people might have washed themselves before going in. I don't know, tell me, what do you think? Okay, there's something so important for you that you must follow and remember to respect the signs. For example, the one that's just back there, telling us not to take photos. This is, after all, a sacred location and an important location. And in fact, only the emperor and the empress can enter. Not even the, well, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't even think that the priest or the monk can enter. So yeah, just follow the signs, guys. Just next to the main shrine area, we have Okage and Yokocho area, shopping street, and it's full of little places to eat. It's full of souvenir stores, cafes, that sort of thing. And I'm on a mission. Hopefully I can find a cap because it's very, very hot today. And officially rainy season has ended, which means that it's a sign that I need to get myself a hat or a cap. And I don't bring any with me usually because I think it's also a great souvenir to take back with me. So instead of bringing one from Europe, I just buy one here and I take it back with me. But can I find one? Let's find out. I mean, there's that type of hat, but I don't think that's gonna work for me. Beggars can't be choosers. It's not really my cup of tea, but it's either this or heat stroke. I got myself a cap with some Japan English, so that works. What does it say? Various scenes, repeated days, established 1878. Random. But at least now my head is protected from the sun, and that's very important. A thing that maybe you need to consider is that if you're going to come to the Inaka or the more rural areas of Japan, maybe you should buy a cap before actually arriving in the area. I bet you I'm going to see loads of caps now that I prefer, but hey, I have now committed because I paid. Check it, it's quite nice. The river is just by the side of the street. And earlier on, I even saw some people swimming. It looks pretty nice, very cool here. Just one little thing, don't forget to like, subscribe. This is probably the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I hope this is giving you some insight into what to do in the area and how to do it.